are becoming more and more popular. They're like coming back in style, Oscar Duvall. And just in the same way that vinyl has had a resurgence in the world, CDs have as well. I'm just going to tell you, Oscar Duvall, that my CDs never went out of style in my house.
I still have my CDs.
I still have my CDs, and you probably do too, because maybe you didn't do what so many people did. They ripped them. They call, is that what they call it, ripping, and they put it into our computer?
And it works with
I never did that. But will that work with this too?
Yes, it will.
Hi, Oscar. Introduce us to what this is. And by the way, it is from Sharp. It's a CD wood compact disc stereo system, $38 on that Easy Pay. Okay, Oscar, tell me what the thought process is here.
Okay, this is really going to be for the person that is that music aficionado. The people that have the CDs that are still at home, the CDs for the people that are making a comeback, and for those conspiracy theorists out there that say that if you stream your music, you really technically don't own your music, so you really should own CDs.
Ah.
They don't tell you that,
That's
even though you buy music,
right.
But once you leave the platform, how do you...
You don't have it anymore.
No, so technically you don't really own it, even though they tell you that you own it. So this kind of alleviates that problem.
Yes.
This is going to be, for one thing, a 5-disc CD changer.
5 discs, I love that.
It holds 5 discs.
Yep.
And the beautiful thing about it, it's a 5-disc changer automatically. But feel that.
So it's got shuffle?
Definitely has shuffle.
Yeah.
Now put your hand on that. It is an all beautiful black wood construction, so your music is going to be warmer tones. It's going to sound amazing. If you're also one of those people out there that did record a lot of what we used to call MP3s or all that music, because technically you can make your own CD, because a lot of people do make mix CDs now.
Right.
The mixtapes, that's all becoming a thing again. Everybody's making those again. So you can hold about 150 to 200 songs on one disc. If you have like a little thumb drive like this, that's like a gajillions of songs on that little disc that you can plug right to the front of it too.
Oh.
So it does quite a bit. But it also streams too. So if I have my phone and I have a service like Apple, Amazon, or whoever service
Pandora,
I have,
Spotify?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
So I can just click play, and what it does, sends right to the radio. And I can stream this from far away. So if I wanted to, I can really like walk out of frame and go somewhere completely different and then come back and then go pretty far, and it still works really, really well with this. But listen to the sound. It's deep, it's rich.
It's resonant.
And if I even make it just like a little bit louder, is that okay?
Yeah.
I'll go. So if you're looking for something that looks like furniture, this is all wood construction. A 5-disc CD changer. You have the capabilities to plug your USB right to the front, and you can also plug into the back of it too. And if I turn this down, just like that, you can stop your stream, pause your stream, and it works.
I think one of the things I love about it, aside from it being a 5 CD disc changer, which is very cool, and to me, I always put my favorite CDs in there and then just shuffle, 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 because then you've got a different attitude every time a new song comes on.
Oh, yeah.
But the other thing I like is I like the speakers, because I grew up in a place where the time when you had like 5 boxes that looked like this, and you had a tweeter and a woofer and a blah, 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 and then the speakers and the
everything.
There was everything. Like you had, your stereo system took up the living room wall, is basically when I grew up. So I love actually that not only is it CDs, I love CDs, I never got rid of mine, but that it does have the speakers right here, because it gives me that kind of, that retro feel at the same time.
Yeah,
and yet it has today's technology in it.
Oh yeah, and if you have a Bose at home, this is going to complement your Bose.
Oh, it will.
Yeah, because it has Bluetooth built inside of it, but you have your front-firing speakers. This is a 50-watt total system of power, so it's going to fill up your room with all the best music. Since it is a wood construction inside of it, it's going to sound better too. It's going to have like more of a warmer feel. It has an FM tuner, so yes, you can be able to listen to the radio. You can stream automatically from your phone, from your tablet, pretty much anything that has Bluetooth, but it also plays all your discs and your pretty much your CDs. What I like about this is it brings all the stuff back. This is the stuff I got when I was in high school. It was REM.
No, of course it was.
When I was following Dave Matthews Band.
Oh,
I bought this when I was basically following them around on tour. I was a groupie, so I would just follow, I would just follow
I've seen them in concert. I love them.
Oh my God!
Yeah, I absolutely love them.
They were great, but you know, it's when it comes to music nowadays, it's not just the whole streaming aspect. It's the fact that, you know, I own this. I have this in my hand. No one can take this away from me from any of those servers.
Love Deluxe.
I have Sade too.
Okay, I have that as well. Doesn't everybody have Sade Love Deluxe?
But
and then of course I don't know who this is. Throwing Copper.
Oh, that's live. Yeah.
Okay.
That was like a really good.
So
big song
I would
back
play
in
all my Cirque du
1993.
Soleil CDs, which I bought every time I went to a Cirque du Soleil concert. I would buy their CD. I also like. Bella Fleck and the Flecktones. Like, you know, the CDs, they allow you, right, to show the spine of the CD and it shows your musical taste. So I never got rid of mine. And I like the idea of, like, once again, bringing these out and seeing album covers again.
Yeah, and
CD covers.
You spent
right?
a lot of money on those CDs.
Yeah.
From CDs to tapes, you spent a lot of money. And think about it, like my allowance was on all those tapes and all those
Correct,
CDs.
me too.
I mean, that was, and you know, it's a shame to see that some people use CDs as coasters now, but no, you really don't want to do that because that's all making a comeback. Mixtapes, making a comeback. Mix CDs, making a comeback. Will this work with mix CDs? Yeah, it will, because each CD that you make, well, that's about 150 songs. That's about 150 to 300 songs, depending on the size of the disc.
So they already need to be recorded. So this, you can't record and create a mix CD.
Right,
on
this is going to play.
This is just a play.
But if I put my music
scenario.
on my little thumb drive, I just grab that and basically I can just go and plug right into the front. Now,
so if I'm a grandma or grandpa and I'm thinking about getting this for a granddaughter, grandson for, you know, graduation, will they use it?
Yes, because it is the it thing. Because it's cool now to make a mix CD again. So it's at that point where it's like, I used to do that, and now kids nowadays is like, I know how to make my own mix tape and CD now. Well, this will play it. And the nice thing about this is it also streams. So if you have music that's on any of your services, well, all you do is press play, and it sends music directly to it. And you can stream from really far away, too. So
so that's the great thing, honestly, is that even if that person, that young daughter or son or grandchild doesn't have CDs yet, because they will, because if they're in the cool factor, they can just use their phone and just stream with it. So that, and let me ask you, can you connect it to like laptop computers or anything? If it has Bluetooth, how would
Well, it's got Bluetooth, so whatever device has Bluetooth, you can basically transfer back and forth. So if you have headphones, obviously a Bluetooth, you can Bluetooth to that. But the fact that you have that 5-disc CD changer in the front, I mean, just grab those CDs. They drop right in, and then to pick the CD, all you do is you press the button that's right on here, and you can pick whatever CD you want. You want CD 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push the button, and then what that does is it goes and pulls out that CD.
Super cool. 5 easy payments of $38. We've got fewer than 900 of these to go around. In the same way that record players, vinyl, right, is coming back in. I'm seeing record stores again with used records and new records.
There's an actual pushback to streamings and all that kind of stuff, that online stuff, back to stuff like this, because you get to own it again. Basically, you own it.
I'm an analog girl, so I knew that it was coming back.
I'm right there with you.
Thanks so much, Oscar Duvall.
Analog boy.
Analog, right, exactly. No, I get it. I mean, you know, I still have a rotary dial phone, you know, so there you go. Nice to see you, Oscar Duvall.